Cleveland.
Yeah, hi. Don Coley, I'm a resident of a single-family residence, 149 or 1469 Briarwood, and been there since 2003. My wife grew up in that house. Her dad built it, and we've moved to Alliance to take care of Nancy's parents, who've now passed away. But we came from Cleveland, and I can tell you that living in Cleveland is a lot similar in some ways to living in Alliance, and that some of the houses are older. We lived right in the city of Cleveland proper. And we also experienced a number of houses that went to rentals during the time that, I lived there for 30 years, longer than Nancy did. But over the course of the years, when we had rental properties come up, when people moved out, we had like an ordinance in Cleveland where we had firemen and policemen had a residency rule where they had to live within the city of Cleveland. When that changed, sorry. Well, when that changed, a lot of those houses went up for sale, and some of them went up for rental, and it was pretty obvious that we had some decline in the housing stock and in the conditions of the yards and the houses, and hence it's kind of a concern of mine that when we see a large number of houses going to rental here, and I know that the college keeps expanding. And I'm not going to bash Mount Union. I think Mount Union's done a wonderful job for the City of Alliance in keeping things up. But as more and more students attend, and I've heard plans that we're not going to go over 2,500 or whatever, but we keep building every year and keep encroaching into the neighborhoods. I get concerned that it's going to be predominantly rental housing, and hearing that. Nearly half the housing stock in Alliance today is rental housing, the ones that we know about. It's even more concerning to me that that it doesn't turn into a situation where there's rental housing on every single street, and that the people who live in those houses are, if they're college students, they're largely transient. I don't think they have the same kind of stakeholder responsibilities for maintaining homes that the residents who own their own homes and live here do. So I'm interested to see what happens here, and I hope that some compromises, if necessary, can be reached. That that we can have a good solution to a problem that really needs to be addressed. I've been to a number of the zoning board review committees, and I've heard some horror stories about the things that can happen, and we haven't had any in our street, but I'd like to see it stay that way. So that's what I have to say. Thank you.
So you support the zoning code as is?
I do.
Any other questions?